Was it a sin to leave it alone? Was it right to make something wrong? Is it a lie? The way you say to me words that sound like awful truth to hurt someone makes you feel good about your ugly soul inside. And when you look around, you see that which makes you want to change all that was alright before. It's not perfect without your touch. You play games with people's dreams, others' torment is a game. You like to think life worships you, but it does. Wonderful emotions, conceit to painful rage, and locked inside your heart. I feel like I've done something to deserve this. Your twisted mind is eating me inside, and when I scream, you like it more. And when you look around, you see that which makes you want to change all that was alright before. It's not perfect without your touch. You play games with people's dreams, others' torment is a game. You like to think life worships you. You want to hold it in your hand and play mother to the world. Those you hurt and you may cry. What have I done to deserve hell? What have I ever done to you? And you wonder why I'm bitter, 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 bitter. Why am I bitter, 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 bitter? Why am I? Step outside your own opinion and ask yourself again. That which makes you want to change all that was alright before. It's not perfect without your touch. You play games with people's dreams, others' torment is a game. You like to think life worships you. Why am I bitter, 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 bitter? Why am I step outside your own opinion? Why am I? Ask yourself again. Leave behind the memories, kills your self-control. Ignore your paranoia, will help you break your fall. Shut your eyes and breathe deep. My love is next to you. Take my hand when I give it. Do you get the clue? But she never seems to notice when I touch her skin. She shrugs her shoulders and she looks the other way. She took all she was given and she threw it all away for a bottle of half full of that has from red to gray. I used to call her goddess when she'd smile at me, but now her face exists only inside my memories. I sometimes wonder if I'll ever get her back, but why would I put myself through hell like that? 'Cause she never seems to notice when I touch her skin. She shrugs her shoulders and she looks the other way. She took all she was given and she threw it all away for a bottle of half full of that turns from red to gray.
Well, that's quite enough of that there. How about that, friends? Thanks for tuning in here early to catch a sneak peek at some original tracks that have been sitting on a dusty shelf on an unplayed guitar for far too long. And yeah, hopefully in the days to come, a bit more polishing, a bit more editing. Might even record them freshly anew, which, yeah, we're talking about a quarter-century older voice, so it could be considerably different. But good morning to you. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us here early for our new start time here at Sunday G1. We are on our third session, starting off strong here. Looks like most of the table has arrived and is prepared in voice chat, so we will get situated over there and get this show on the road. Yeah, good morning. Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Man the cannons!
If you guys had a cannon, you might make short work of the foes before you, but also the paper walls. You might make short work of the entire civilization too.
Okay, so who are we missing?
And alert more zombies.
Right. Ari has not yet joined us. I was just talking with her a moment ago, though. She said she submitted a review on the Facebook page, and then, I don't know, maybe she doesn't know we're starting an hour early. Let's give her a personal tag here.
I already did in
And
the
we also
G1 crew.
Well, fantastic. That saves me a little arthritis.
And I believe Llama or Dylan.
Ah, Dylan!
Yeah, we're in on both of them.
You set this up? It's all bullshit. CIA and the cabinet minister. Well, we've got an initiative that... Oh, for goodness sake. For those of you who noticed, I did set up a new beta page for the Sunday tables. The characters are not over there, unfortunately, because due to the new beta character sheet, it archived all of the characters, so I don't know how much we're going to want to use that. I have plans on transferring all of your character data from this page to that page so that you guys don't have to go through the character creation process and updating a second time. But even that is sketchy at best because we're talking like, oh gosh, what is it, like 45 characters or something? And that's not counting NPCs and monsters that I've handcrafted for this that also all got archived because they don't use the new sheet. But before we get into the new turn order, though, can somebody give me a last rundown on the names of our family here now that I have official tokens for them? Let's set that up.
Okay, so the husband was Avaris, the wife was Yesna, the son was Marl, and the daughter was Borsi.
how do you remember that?
I have it written down. I am a methodical note taker.
Thank God. Everything I do is from memory, so I was gonna say, yeah, it's thing 1, thing 2, thing A, thing B.
Yeah, exactly. So I got father Avaris, daughter Borsi. What was the wife and the son? Marl was the son. Is that correct?
The daughter was Borsi, the son was Marl, the wife was Yesna,
Gotcha.
and the father was Avaris.
Bitchin'. Alright, now they are all set and ready for their inevitable demise. Now that they have faces and names, ought to heighten that impact that much more, huh? Alright, what's happening here?
We've kept them all alive so far, all right?
Sure, but you guys couldn't keep Kubrick alive, and he actually had a character level to his name. That was just a matter of poor initiative, though. We saw it happen on Monday night last week, if you guys didn't catch it. Our first official character death. Only in the second session, and primarily due to that, the party was escaping, and the initiative just didn't stack up right, and one character got staggered behind and had 6 of them swarm him, and yeah, this was right after he leveled up to 2 as well, so tragic. All right.
If you get too attached to the character.
Very true, possibly.
Hello,
Guys,
reasons.
we'll see Kubrick again, I swear.
Quite possibly. Just he'll be a little bit
We
more
better.
unalived.
Yeah, he'll be a bit zombie-ish.
Alright, so it looks like I need to redo our initiatives here. And by redo, I mean just replace. You guys don't need to re-roll or anything. There, I think everybody's attached to Grovta. Sahar, I don't think I got you. And then, of course, Sunday G2. In the middle of their own battle against a bunch of dudes with automatic weapons, too. They are getting shredded. Thank God they have 3 druids in that party. No lie. One of them with a timely use of the Fog Cloud spell, which has, I want to say, probably kept the group alive. One of them just got their hands on their first AK, though, so jealousy alert.
Can't wait to get a samurai sword.
Oh, yeah.
Start wielding that bitch.
Who was it? I think
If we're
Thursday.
Feudal Japan,
It might have been Wednesday. Wednesday table might have just found a magical samurai sword, but they're also in the company of a daimyo who has his eye on the character who claimed it, basically saying like, yeah, it's a dangerous time, so that weapon should be used and not sit on the shelf, but I got my eye on you, and you better not be bringing dishonor to the memory of that weapon, essentially.
so if I have 3 inspirations left. How much? Huh. I have 3 inspirations and 7 hero points.
Wow, yeah, you did
Or
burn
did
a
it
lot
all
of...
or did it all reset? I forget.
Our last session would have been last month, so everything reset 8 days ago. And yeah, our last session would have been 14 days ago. So yeah, you should all at this table be, if you are Epic Supporter, you should be at 10 hero points, 8 inspirations. If you are Super Supporter, it is half. It is 5 hero points, 4 inspirations. If you are a Supporter, it is 1 inspiration, 1 hero point, but that resets every gaming week, so you have a fresh one to use every session. Various, almost got you guys.
Yeah, that's why I was
initiative set
burning.
here.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I was burning them so much. It's because like, fuck it, we're gonna reset anyway.
Sure.
Because I was burning them like crazy last time.
And that's one thing I've been trying to remember to bring up to all of our tables is you don't necessarily have to wait until that last session to burn them. Like, of course, you can use them for other characters, both hero points and inspirations alike. But also, if you're just feeling like gambling, you're like, you know what, I know I hit, but maybe I got a natural 20 if I spend an inspiration. That's totally an option as well. Am I missing something? I don't see... Winter's initiative.
I think at the end of last session, I got a 10. I had the same as Elric.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think I had just deleted my token accidentally again. So
Oh,
it erased my initiative.
Yeah.
that makes sense. That sounds familiar.
I
Okay,
don't see
so
Carl's initiative either.
what the heck? I put you in. You were at the very top. Oh, that's right. It added you in as Krill, and I had Krill in there 2 times. I was like, why is that happening? And then the same thing happened with Elark. That must have been what happened to Sahar's initiative. It was 2 Elarks. So we got that. We got that.
See, this is what happens when you have short names like Carl. If you have a complicated name like Varys, it becomes different.
Varys? It's only 5 letters. It's only 1 letter more than mine.
All right.
Yeah, but look at my last name, Isfadon.
I'm turning on the Dex tiebreaker for initiative for Johnny and Winter here. And because, yeah, if you guys both
How do I
roll the
turn that
same-
on so I can have that on?
I gotcha. You'll see me tweaking your character sheet. It's right here in the top center box. There's just this little check box, add Dex tiebreaker to initiative.
Oh, okay, I see it.
All right, so who has the edge between Johnny and Winter here, as far as the 10 initiative?
My dexterity is a +3.
Mine's a crisp 0.
So Johnny's got what, a 16 dex or 17?
16.
16. And then 10 or 11 dexterity for Sahar.
It's 10.
10. All right. And then looks like Krill could benefit from some of the same. Just for future necessity. Gravta definitely doesn't need it. Likewise for Ari. Could use that. Alexander's dexterity was nothing too much to brag about. Looks like he's not here with us yet, though. Yeah, he's got a 12. And then, Steven, what's your dexterity?
Let me check. My dex is 19.
Okie doke. So yeah, I think we are all set there. Crisp initiative, looking good. And Carl is at the top here. We are still inside of this little side quest house that we decided to check out, thinking we see some candle lights on inside and the light on out front. Maybe there were people inside. We didn't find anybody. We just found zombies. And then more zombies came in from the back door over here after we got this shindig underway. So, Carl, go ahead and do what you're going to do.
Oh, sucks going first when you aren't really sure what's happening. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me, I guess.
All right. Forget
Hey,
what we were...
What's that skull icon for?
Yeah, I forget what the V for Vendetta mask was that we were using.
That, I
it for.
believe, is because of my Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Nice.
Shield of Faith? Oh, okay. So I'm on, like, Berserker mode? Is that what the skull is for? Okay. I will hit the guy in front of me. Use my crossbow. I have crossbow expert, so no disadvantage on a melee attack, on a melee range. Am I concentrating on anything? I guess not. I don't know.
I don't think so. Alaric is.
So. Okay. All right. Is it a bonus action to use? I have a favored foe proficiency times of undead. Fighting undead, I can get added D4 to my attacks. It's kind of like a weak hunter's mark. So if I run out of hunter's mark, I can always use this. I think I'll use it. I don't know if it's an action. Let me post it to see if it's...
Heck yeah. Let's take a look-see.
See, is it an action to start it?
First time on each turn you hit. Yeah, looks like it's just when you hit.
Okay, so I don't have to lose... Oh, I like that.
And then, yeah, it looks like it'll last for a minute on that target. Which is very useful when you're only fighting undead. I mean, if you're fighting like 3 different varieties, then maybe a little bit more pick and choose. But yeah, very cool.
Okay, so let's do that. I have one action attack and one bonus action attack. So I got 2.
This is the one directly to your left. Is that correct?
I was gonna go to the one beneath me, but
oh, gotcha.
It doesn't matter. I guess the other guy beneath me has 2 guys.
Let me check
Krill and Alaric are around him.
Yeah, this is an open door right here, so you would have flank advantage attacking this dude here.
Okay, let's do that. So yeah, definitely, let's attack that guy. I'll click the advantage button. Oh, we don't have an advantage button. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just use the better of the 2.
Okay, here we go.
Well, good thing for the advantage. Second attack didn't need it so much. Okay, well, the second attack will drop it to 0.
That's not a good sign for you if your first roll was a 1.
That's going to bring up our undead fortitude against the damage for the second attack is 10. So DC is 15. Oh, we got an 11. So yeah, this one takes a crossbow bolt right through the eye and just falls in a slump of dead.
All right, that's Carl's turn.
All right. And Alexandri. Alexandri, dumbass. It's Dumas. Bueller? I guess he's not here with us. So we're going to say goodbye to our friend here for the time being. He's just briefly paralyzed with fear or overcome with some past trauma. It's hard to tell, but his character is effectively not here for mechanical purposes. He cannot attack. He cannot be attacked. Don't bother spending any of your actions trying to find out what's wrong with him. He is not here. He's not here. So that'll pass it over to Varys' turn.
Okay. Well, there goes my flank advantage, but I'm going to hit with my Undead Slayer. With Booming Blade added on top of it for my attack.
Alrighty. Crunch. That's almost all of the hit points it has left. Ouch.
And since it's under Booming Blade, do I dare try? Yeah, screw it. I also got to heal my 6 hit points, bring me back to full. And, yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to move away from it, like here. And then I know I'll get an attack of opportunity once I move over here. So we'll see if it hits.
All right. Here comes natural 20 for 30 hit points. I'm going to break out the orange Class A character sheet, if you don't mind.
No, I want to face the one I'm facing right now. So.
Shit. All right. It does break out the weapon attack. This one has some kind of blade like that appears to be part of its arm. That it just almost like reaches out to scratch you, but it catches you with the blade, or we'll see if it catches you. Yeah, that's a 7 on the attack roll, so the blade just kind of shears through the paper wall right here, giving Tawny a much closer look at the handsome visage that beholds her. Do you like my mustache?
Ugh.
And like I said, it is under the effects of Booming Blade also. So if it moves 5 feet, it'll take 1d8 thunder damage.
I'm pretty sure it's if it moves 6 feet. It gets at least 1 free square.
No, it's 5 feet.
Fuck.
I can promise it.
All right. Thought I could pull a fast one on you.
And then I'll just move here and end my turn.
Moving and ending. All right. Let me just check if anything's urgent here.
And I'll tell Tawny Paw that it's under the effect of a cantrip that will make it take damage and it will hopefully drop it. So if it comes this way, don't try it. Leave it alone for now. I want to see if it works.
Sick. Yeah, I can go after that dude with full health.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to bring Ari's turn up here.
Woo!
And while you're taking your turn, go ahead and click that little deck on the bottom right of
Yay!
the tabletop there. Let's see what you got. Oh, the star. That's a cool one.
I don't have my deck of many things on me. It's at home, so I can't put that up.
Yeah, that is an attribute increase of 2 points. I will post the exact effect here, as it is a little bit more than that, but bitchin'. Haven't even read the review yet, but I trust you you gave one, so thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, let's delete that. And yeah, just make note of the star on your character sheet somewhere. I will also include it on my deck of many things notepad that I have. One of the few things that I am organized on, otherwise being impossible to remember who got what. Especially when it comes to those viziers and wishes and fates cards. Alright, so what you gonna do with your turn?
Scores are 5 each.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna scoot up on this zombie with full health.
Oh, stepping into the little barnyard area here. Farm
And then,
slash home.
and then I'll just attack him.
All right, flank bonus. And a good thing. 13 damage. It's a lot to leave on the field. Good thing you got it.
Woo! Yeah. And I think that ends my turn.
Well, the one you just walked over to looks remarkably similar to the one you walked away from, and this one's just looking over. Have you seen my brother? The zombies will take their turn now. Or the ghouls, if you prefer. Yeah, this one's gonna step up. Let's do this. I ain't afraid of no thunder. Son of a bitch! All right, that's going to set the DC at 13. 5 plus the damage. Haha, I got a 17! I still have 1 hit point. He just kind of almost gets ejected out of the room by the propulsion of the thunder. And I'm going to say because of that, he's got disadvantage on his grab attempt here on Varys. Because of the disadvantage, that is a 16 instead of a 24 to hit. So no grabby, no touchy. 2 zombies remain. Last round they were both on Carl. This round, got a little more option. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to stay on Carl. And the other one is going to step out of some range here. That's going to provoke an AOO from Carl. Does that have to be with a melee attack? Do they call it opportunity attack? Is that what it's called? Opportunist, halfling, opportunity attacks.
I think they have to be melee.
Opportunity attacks.
Don't overthink it.
War machines, what the fuck? Combat, 5th edition SRD. Alright, here we go. In a fight, use your reaction to make 1 melee attack against the provoking a creature. The attack occurs right before the creature leaves your reach. You can avoid this by taking the disengage. So if you do happen to have like a dagger in your offhand right there, then yeah, you can absolutely stabby out with that.
I think I have a shield in my other hand. Let me double check.
You gotta get a spike shield. Like
Bash him.
Yeah, turtle guy here has a I think it's called a club shield.
I do have a shield in my other hand. Yeah, so crossbow and shield.
Alright. So we'll step away unabated. And we will choose to target Sahar with a bite attack. That's a natural 1. So, yeah, that sucked. And then the one that's attacking Carl is going to try for a grab attack. And that is against a 20 armor class. Looks like
Shield
that's
of Faith?
exact. Oh, does the Shield of Faith add AC?
No, that is the 20. Because of the 20. That is the shield.
Oh, gotcha. So I hit you on the money. So yeah, we grappled you. No damage. Just you can't move until you escape the grapple or until this zombie is dead.
Hold on a second. I got a spell for being grappled.
Oh.
Where is it? Body twist? Is it this one?
Well, that would be your turn type of thing, wouldn't it?
1 reaction. No, it's a reaction. When you cast this spell, you can attempt to escape from the grapple. Use your spell attack roll. Huh. Very cool. Yeah, go ahead and cast, I guess, a basic spell attack, like whatever your most common, maybe cantrip would be, because that should use the same modifiers, and you're looking for a DC of 13. So as long as you get a 13 or better, oh, geez, easy peasy. Doesn't say that you move. It just, yeah, you escape the grapple. So, no, nothing doing there. All right, and that'll pass it to Johnny's turn.
Oh, this is going to be fun. As an action, I am using Turn Undead.
Uh-oh.
Any creature within 30 feet that can see or hear me must make a Wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, turn for a minute or until it takes any damage.
Johnny, what does your turn on dead action look like? What do we see? What do you do to scare them all away?
Oh, I'm just throwing my Warhammer onto the ground and growling.
Oh, so like Thor in like Infinity War. Roar!
Sure.
Bring me Thanos! I'm sorry, what is the DC against this?
That's a good question.
There is none.
I thought so.
It just works.
Oh,
It's a
automatic?
13.
Automatic
No.
success on the save?
No,
I like it.
I'm just joking.
It's
Daniel loves those where there's no roll or anything.
That's right.
a 13 wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
13's coming up. I got a 16, a natural 1, and a 5. So
The natural one guy just turns into
this one made it.
Please, please.
Go right ahead.
I was gonna say, if the one that next to me is gonna move, I'm gonna use my reaction to attack of opportunity.
I would
Don't
imagine so.
ignore that Sacred Flame.
But I like Sacred Flammy. It's one of my favorite
Only if it was a
spells.
bonus action.
Oh, okay. Man, I'm looking forever for this damn frightened symbol, and the guy's gonna be dead. There we go. Okay. So, must spend his turn. If it fails, his turn. Also, can't take reactions. So, for its action, it can use only the dash action. Okay, so it doesn't immediately turn. So yeah, I guess there wouldn't be attacks of opportunity just yet until they take their turn. But on their turn, that's their only option, is to get the hell out of here. And that's your action. What else you got?
That is all I have.
Alrighty. That's not a concentration effect, right?
It does not say so.
Gotcha.
I checked everything that I can look for.
Perfect. Yeah, sometimes it's just like a flat 1 minute or a flat 10 minutes without concentration required.
Yeah,
So-
it says right there, it's turn for 1 minute or until it takes any damage, then the effect ends.
Fantastic. Let's pass it over to Sahar, who's got a flank advantage on the only one that made it save.
So I'm going to be targeting this white-haired screaming man in front of me, and as my bonus action before my turn, I am going to be using Thunder.
You cut out thunder what?
Right?
I'm going to use Thunderous Smite as my bonus action before I make my attack.
I was hoping it was Thunder Lips from Rocky 3.
Wow, obscure. Thunder lips.
The world's ultimate man versus the world's ultimate meatball.
Yes, so I'm going to charge up my halberd with thunder. It's going to start crackling with lightning and making kind of like a soft, distant thunder rumble. And then I'm going to make a halberd attack on this guy in front of me and hopefully destroy him.
That's some freaking awesome
The
detail.
applause.
Yeah, I like the detail. Heck yeah, well earned.
That was great, Sahar.
So we got the flank bonus that is going to hit and drop the need for concentration on the spell since you hit the first time. And
Yeah,
extra damage
hoping
is
to it
5.
be an Oko.
And we're going to get pushed 10 feet away as well. Youch. Oh man, yeah, everybody hears that noise.
If anything, I would like to push him the 10 feet up toward Tawny Paw, maybe, or just in between Elric and Carl, and just let them kick his ass.
Oh, I need to make the strength saving throw. I gotcha. Strength save is a natural 1. All right. It is pushed, I guess we could say up to 10 feet away. Doesn't necessarily have to be the whole 10 feet. And okay, so that's your bonus, your action, any movement.
I think I will advance up to up next to Eller.
Okay. And Krill is up next. Welcome back.
Hey. Alright, Crow moves in. Attack the one with the long hair with his dagger.
But I only have 5 hit points. Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Ah, joke's on you. You don't have flank. Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't need it. Damn, that's a lot of damage. 15 plus 5. I need to beat a 20 DC. Oh, it got a 21. So it's got 1 hit point remaining after you stabbed it pretty much right through the brain. Somehow you missed the central nervous system there, and it is still, it's twitching, and it's ready to retort.
And as a bonus action, I use the radiant beam on the one above.
All right. Ouch. 4 points there. Okay.
He ends there.
All right. That's going to drop the turn undead on that one, unfortunately, once it takes damage.
Why does this sneak attack say radiant damage on it?
I think it's combining 2 different damage sources. It's doing sneak attack and this dawn strike ability, which does radiant damage. Yeah, from the look of it here.
Check that radiant. Check why that's doing radiant damage, because if it's radiant, it would have got the undead fortitude.
Well, definitely, but the one he hit with it is the one that still has 20 plus hit points. The one he stabbed and dropped down to 0 just did regular piercing. Oh, no, I see what you're talking about. I see what you mean. So, yeah, post the Dawn Strike ability. Because, yeah, that might just supersede what I rolled here. You magically charge when you hit... Yep, automatic. So, yeah, that will finish that one off. And then, do you still want to hit this one? Because you can tell it's about to run.
Yeah, I still hit it.
Okay. So, Zot, and it kind of turns back around. Ready for more action. Anything else with your turn?
No, that was all.
Right. Well, Redabru is going to step in here. Whoa, you guys killed them all. You guys are freaking awesome. Have you guys seen my character sheet? Oh, never mind, I found it. Do I have a range attack?
I could just imagine him saying this out loud, like, what's my abilities again?
Oh yeah, he's totally a bit of a fourth wall breaker. So yeah, we're gonna step on in. We've got 1 hand axe here, but we're gonna have to throw it like kind of through Carl, and we don't want to risk getting on our buddy's bad side here so early on. So yeah, we'll step in. I heard you guys got this loose flank thing. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, looks like some Doobie Brothers right there. Especially with those frickin' bloodshot eyes. You kidding me? And yeah, we're gonna break out the stabbing axe. Hacha! 19 to hit. Oh, goodness gracious. Ow. Sorry, keyboard. Got a little too excited. The sweetest Chiba. You want to smoke up with your old boy, Rick James? And yeah, bonus action. We're going to bash out with that club shield. Ooh! We do lose the strength modifier on that, unfortunately. So it is only 1 point of damage, but still decent. One of his better turns so far. You guys, I might be hitting level 2! Grovta and the family are going to roll perception because they are out here all by themselves. everything looks clear. Combat sounds like it's winding down in there, so why don't we all scoot in a little closer? Avaris, why don't you get off of the lit lantern there, and maybe we don't have the children on point here. Maybe the parents can kind of take that role. There we go. That's a little more protective. And then back to the top of the initiative with Carl's turn.
All right, let's get loose flank with this guy on the diagonal at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you got straight flank with Tawny Paw there.
Yep. So Carl flips around with his trench coat, like looking like Gambit, and fires pew pew.
Nice. If that was me, I would just collapse with a torn ACL all. True story, that's how it happened. I just stood up and did a flourish turnaround at a live-action role-playing game, and that's how I tore my ACL. Nobody was near me at all. Like 50 feet away was the nearest combat, and I was like, I'm gonna be a badass! Oh my god!
How did you do that?
Yeah, it was a deterioration in process. Like, I tore it first in basic training, and then it got torn up a little bit more in a car accident, and then by the time I did this, like, it was probably already like 3/4 of the way gone. Well, those are both gonna hit and bring up another Undead Fortitude check. Damage is 11. Don't you have that extra die 4?
Oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah, ooh boy, I here to make a name for myself.
It's new, so I'm not used to it.
Alright, so 2 extra damage on the second attack. That is 13 plus 5. 18 is my DC. And I rolled my birthday. Alright. Dead.
What's that?
12-6.
12-6.
So yeah, that is a dead zombie. We've got one left who is currently turned and afraid, but also only has 1 hit point left. So do with that what you want. We're going to check in with Alexander here again, though. Yeah, it looks like he is still possibly in Dreamland. I'm guessing he's probably passed out. I think he works graveyards.
Yeah, I posted again against for him and
Right.
got nothing.
Yeah, I saw that last round, so we won't keep bugging him here. If he joins in, fantastic. If not, then he don't. So, Varys, over to you.
Okay, well, Stabby. With Undead Slayer. Hopefully I hit.
Oh, definitely. And disadvantage on my save. 13. I need to beat a DC 18 with disadvantage. Oh, my first natural 20 of the session, and I lose it to disadvantage. Womp womp. So yeah, that is a done deal for that one, and we can close our initiative as the loudest thing at this moment is the distant thunderine from that thunderous smite that was just levied here a few moments ago.
Huzzah!
Yesna
High
steps.
I don't like that
around,
spell.
guys. High fives.
Is it safe? Yesna steps in and asks.
If by safe you mean all the undead are dead, yes.
Safe for now, says Carl.
She steps over here, gets her pocket picked by Krill.
I would like to check like the horses area and anything, see if there's anything useful to loot.
I also
There.
want to check the area for if I can find anything useful.
All right. Yeah, Gotcha. The stable area definitely has some farming tools, some sharp blades, some things that could be fashioned into bludgeoning damage, kind of the same thing the ghouls have been using, effectively die 6 damage. Maybe not necessary for an equipped group such as yourselves, but if you are the extra prepper type and feel the need for an extra backup weapon or anything of that nature, maybe you arm somebody else down the line too, those are options here in the stable area. There's also some feed, which if your characters had unfortunately not lost that horse, might be of benefit to it, but maybe you find another mount at some point. I don't know if anybody wants to carry around all this heavy-ass feed, though. Back here in the central living area, there are some books on a shelf here written in a language that most of you, all of you should not know, at least naturally. Comprehend languages and what have you notwithstanding. We also have a very modest stash of food in a cabinet here, which with the size of the group that we have right here is effectively enough food for a short rest. It's not even a day's worth.
I would suggest that we perhaps have our little snack, and for the crude bladed weapons that Elaric found in the barnyard area, perhaps we can arm at least Avaris and Yesna if they are not already carrying personal protection of their own.
Sounds good. Yeah, they are not armed with anything. They're pretty supplied to keep themselves sustained, but as far as offense and defense, they are pretty bare.
This door that I'm at is where the zombies came in from, right?
Yes. Oops.
Should we check this room? Make sure there's anything else about trying to come out of us?
I didn't hear or understand any of that.
I heard enough to get. Should we check this area?
Yeah, should we check this room? Don't make fun of my voice. I took an arrow to the throat.
It's not your voice.
Should we
it's your
check this
connection.
room?
It's not your voice. It's your connection.
Well, fuck. Well, thank you to Pueblo, Colorado for a shitty connection.
Pueblo, Colorado. I'm gonna look that up. Where's that?
It's just like three
It's
streets
about,
down, you know.
it's about like, yeah, it's about 2 hours south of Denver.
Touching on this
I was
living
saying-
area over here, there are some additional books and some private journals on top of a trunk right here. The trunk does have a small lock on it that Krill is certain he could probably get through.
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that while, as Varys was saying, should we check outside to see if there are any more potentially about to get up on us here? Well, Krill is confident, but yeah, that's not getting in anything.
I would like
So
to
is that
look at
yes
these
or no?
books, see if I understand any of them.
Yeah, they are all written in very old Japanese characters. So we will definitely need some magic or a very, very long period of time of study to decipher what's in these books.
So do you guys want me to check this door, or?
It's like they don't hear you at all.
You could always glance out it and make
Go for
sure,
it,
and
man.
then
I'll have your back.
From the other room. Oh, there he goes. Woo!
I'm gonna stand behind Iron Man and his shield like in Endgame.
Yeah, open, clear land ahead. You can see more, of course, structures of the city here. A couple small doors here on the same wall you exit from.
I'm gonna open this door
Okay,
in front of me.
let's.
All right.
Yeah, you open that one first. See if anything pops out.
You find a tool
This
shed.
might be the out.
It's just tools.
Yeah. Looks like a,
Okay, let's.
yeah, you found the outhouse.
Well,
Yeah,
that's shitty.
Looks like a nice heavy crossbow right here, and some additional bolts for it. If anybody
I
wants
will
to get
pick
into
those up.
crossbowing.
I'll pick those up.
All right. Anybody wanting to go the Samwise Gamgee route can find some nice cast iron pots and pans over here that you could use for bashing and smashing. You're pretty confident you've explored this area and have it locked down, but as far as trying to get rest here, none of you really feel the most secure here. The locks on the doors are like of the most basic level, and that thunderous ring that just happened a few moments ago may draw more of them to your location in the next few minutes.
Ah, shit.
The
let's
walls
get
are
out
made
here,
of
guys.
paper too, aren't they?
Eesh.
They are not on the outside. It's mostly walls that look like this once you get to kind
Oh,
of...
internal.
Yeah. Yeah, the external walls, they're pretty strong wood, and they're mostly like barred windows. So there is some stability to the structure in that respect, but even still, like, this is a very tiny location. If a group of like 15 or 20 rolled up on you, you don't know how well you'd be able to defend this, especially
No,
with
we need to-
3
Let's
doors.
get the hell out of here, guys.
We should find a more secure area.
Let's
Hey,
go. We
hey,
must
Carl,
never
you check out
finish.
this crossbow, and I'll throw him the crossbow and the bolts.
It's like almost as big as he is. With a
Carl.
20, though, that is going to pick the lock, and inside you find a very healthy stash of some unfamiliar alcohol, which, long story short, will be sake. There are additionally 2 pouches, one of which is about halfway filled with gold and copper coins. The other one is likewise about half filled with gemstones. Very small gemstones.
Go pocket them.
All right. Just for specificity. $75 gold, 85 copper, and there are 50 tiny 10 gold piece topaz stones.
Just for the crossbow, what was it?
It is a heavy crossbow. There are 20 bolts.
And I have thrown that to Carl so he can look at it, see if he wants it.
Nice crossbow.
Those things have a disadvantage of you need both hands to wield them. They're stronger, but you need both hands to wield them.
Carl comes and gives you a big, like, Roman handshake and thanks you for looking after him with the shield of faith and the crossbow. You put the shield of faith on me, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so he thanks you and, gives you, like, a good smirk and thanks you and then walks away. I'll put the heavy crossbow in my pack, I guess.
Okay, we need to start moving, guys. He's rolling d10s.
Yes, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
We go.
I'm disappointed. I hear Diego talking a lot here on the live stream, but I don't hear the Super Mario theme popping off at any point in the background from Super Mario World.
All right, folks, we're moving. We're moving.
Move on out. Get your asses to Mars. Get out of here. Woo!
I'm waiting to
that's
get
gonna
transferred to the
take
other
us-
map.
Yeah, we'll
There we go.
transfer back here. And what are we thinking from here? We've got a path between neighborhoods that lead to the north, or we've got the main road still heading west. At the current time, there are sounds of the undead all around you, but no current sight of them. But you can just kind of feel that they're nearby.
If I climb on the roof, can I see them nearby? I have 300 dark vision.
Roll an insight. You probably could, but they feel close enough that even in the... I mean, if the rest of the group is, like, delaying while you're doing this, they might be up on you that quickly.
And whereabouts is the center?
We need to just move.
Say again, Johnny?
Whereabouts is the center? Is it north or northwest?
As far as the location you're looking for your plot,
Yes.
you're thinking it's probably more directly north of this location.
I say we head north.
Let's try some perception checks from the group while we do that. Pretty decent. Yeah, no sight of any of them, but you can definitely hear them all around. You don't know that they're necessarily after you, more so that you're just in a very heavily saturated area. But sure enough, the next opening past this neighborhood appears to be the destination that we are looking for. So go ahead and proceed up into there.
Woo!
We will open up a bit more of this. Yep.
Oh, can I cast Pass Without Trace yet? No, next level. Then we'll be able to get away with these stealth.
You do realize there's still 2 characters that roll with disadvantage every time, though.
Yeah, but a plus 10 with disadvantage is still pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of evens it out.
Carl goes to the front, wherever we're going, wherever the fuck. Or first or second.
Well, this little neighborhood definitely has seen action of late. And for those who have tuned in to some of our other feudal Waterdeep streams that we've done of late, this is where the Wednesday table began their adventures. This was a temporary place of respite. All of these houses were cleared. There were no signs of undead. They actually began their campaign with a long rest before they began any kind of adventuring. There was no mechanical need for a long rest aside from we began and their characters were exhausted from travel. But shortly after the long rest began, the zombies showed up here, possibly having sniffed the characters out on the wind. The living definitely have a particular odor to the undead, just as the undead do to the living. And the aftermath of that battle can be seen all around. It looks like at least 15 undead were on this site no more than a couple of hours ago. And as you begin looking over the site, possibly seeing if there's anything worthwhile to scavenge, to look for information on missing persons, the distant ringing of the bell in the background sounds once again. This is at the distance that you guys have traveled now. This has got to be maybe like more than a mile off at this point. It's very, very faint in the distance. It's been a few hours since you guys heard these bells back in session 1.
We have to stop that bell.
Call
I say
forget.
we go for the bell.
What we doing again? I actually don't remember what it is that we're trying to do.
I'm
We're looking for this guy's family.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what we're doing.
but now I'm more concentrated on that bell because it stirs the oranges.
If you're not
Maybe we could-
mistaken, this was the home that your family lived in.
Bell is gonna have many zombies. Not safe for family.
Alaric looks straight forward and rushes for that house.
Yeah, it is all kinds of covered in gore from the recent battle, but not one sign of anybody that you recognize. All of the zombies that lay dead in here, none of them are transformed from anybody that you knew in life. So, some potential hope in that respect, but no sight or sound of where they might have gone either.
They're not here. They must have gotten out, which is good. But I understand the concern of zombies being near that bell, but we need to stop it.
And here's where we have two potential choices. The bells are in an entirely different district. So it is going to take a considerable amount of travel, possibly through areas where these oranges are likely going to be migrating towards that bell also. That's going to take us west, possibly off of this map into an entirely different district. We also have, and are quickly nearing, if Krill has any correct sense of his bearings, the guard barracks that he is seeking is only a couple of blocks away from here.
We must decide, is our mission Bell or mission family?
And let us not forget that I'm also searching for my bounty target, which probably fled somewhere deeper into the city.
Yeah,
I
no
would
sight
make
or
a
sound of-
suggestion. I would make a suggestion that if we are near the guard barracks, there might be some leftover supplies, weapons that we might be able to use to get the family
Yeah.
armored better if needed.
I
We
could
could maybe
use
rest
something.
up there, too.
Or it could also be a good place to defend, so we could get a rest, possibly.
I could use some quieter armor.
So, do we go to the guard barracks, get our bearings, maybe find some better armaments or armor, possibly a rest for those who need it, or do we continue?
Who needs a rest, guys?
Tawny.
I could use
She's
a short
healthy,
rest.
but her abilities would need recouping.
She needs a long rest to get all her abilities back, but yeah.
Okay, well then I'm for giving everyone a rest. So let's go to the barracks, whatever, the garrison, whatever thing.
Yeah, let's go to the barracks. Better be
All
prepared.
right.
I'm also out of spells.
Phil
Yeah,
wants to
we need a
rest.
rest.
That good idea. We follow you.
Krill, lead the way.
Okay, Daniel, that's where we go.
All right. Need just a moment here while I check my notes. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Don't forget that hoard of magical items under the guard barracks that were
Yes.
confiscated people all the years.
I
Yeah,
believe
the-
there's a
and the
chest
cans
with
of
everybody's
Axe
name on it
crossbow.
too.
Don't forget that one.
And the cans of Axe Mountain spray and bottles of water they took away from people too entering the city.
You guys find the jackpot of all jackpots in this kind of apocalypse. A 2-month supply of toilet paper.
Oh, I've just been using leaves. It's
Ah.
okay.
Finally.
All right, so welcome back to another area of pitch dark as we make it to our guard house destination. This is definitely not the guard barracks that you remember, but none of the buildings are really in the same state. But there's still a sign out front that has Waterdeep markings on it that would indicate if in trouble, this is where to go. If you need to speak to a member of the City Watch, this is where you should be. But then the building itself, of course, what markings there are on it are in Japanese characters. So we find ourselves without Alexander. So we begin with Elaric. Carl, let's go down over to here.
I have a question for you, Daniel.
Krill.
At your discretion, my background is researcher. Would I have seen anything similar to the Japanese text prior?
Not prior, mainly just because it's a different world and reality entirely. But if it were any of the other 30 or so D&D languages, definitely a possibility.
Gotcha.
Does it resemble deep speech or Elvish? Those are the other two languages there's.
Yep,
Yes.
neither. Yeah, we've got
Guys, it's a common language.
we've got some posts up here where people might hitch their steeds. We've got a little stable area outside here off to the front left. Couple barred windows that will possibly give you a peek inside if you want to have a look before opening the door. All sounds quiet, though. The zombies that were so prevalently around you back in the last neighborhood, you seem to have at least put a bit of distance between them by moving to this area.
Let's take a peek at in between the bars and see if we can find anything.
Okay, Carl, look around for anything useful.
Let me grab our NPCs here as well. Oh, door's open. Thankfully, there's nothing inside.
All right, let's go inside then.
Now there are. Hi, we already were in here. You just didn't see us. They're all going to take seats around the little dining area here.
So, where would the confiscated items be?
Hey, Krill just sees
Or an armor.
something that looks very familiar. That's his. There are two of them, as a matter of fact. And I will post their stuff right now. Krill's black and white daggers.
You're happy, Krill dances around happy as hell.
Yeah, just sitting right there on the table. Maybe right after the guards confiscated these before they properly inventoried or stole them would have more likely been the case. The whole coalescence thing happened and the daggers just kind of sat here on the table. Is probably the best explanation, but yeah, those are pretty sweet little additions right there. Good to get those family items back where they belong.
Since this is a guard barracks type Oh, I was gonna. I'll wait till you finish.
All right. Additionally, over in this area where Carl is, there is an unpacked explorer's kit. So for any of you who do not have one of those or are aware, that's basically all your standard adventuring stock, your cooking stuff, your rope, torches, even whether you need them or not. There's typically a lot of different items that can be found inside the explorer's kit. Feel free to type that up in our compendium or search it up online to find out more specific information. There are likewise some dried fruits over here that are the equivalent of another 2 days' rations for a group of this size.
I'm looking for something very specific. I'm looking for a breastplate.
Family, the rations. If anyone else needs the rations.
Yeah, over on this table and in this set of cabinets, there are an extra stash of short swords and leather armor, but no metal armor of any type, not even studded leather. Also,
Let's suit the family up with that armor and weapons.
We'll pose it out and just chucked on the floor.
well, there's 3 suits of armor and 4 extra swords, so we can certainly get a little upgrade in that respect.
Would the barracks have
Bears have tried it.
holding cells, perhaps?
They should, but it seems that in the nature of the building having shifted around, the cells became a bedroom and a second private dining area?
Darn it. Sahar would have been wandering around looking for holding cells, wondering if her bounty had gotten himself arrested
Oh,
before
for sure.
Waterdeep went to shit.
Yeah, and maybe he was in the cell and then all of a sudden it turned into a bedroom and he just walked out.
Varys will look for any paperwork or documents that might mention people coming in and out of the city.
Any documents that are to be found in here all have the feudal template to them. There aren't any Waterdeep records left to find. Alaric finds something over in the stable area, though. A couple of pouches tucked away in between the hay bales. Strange little red powder that, upon a bit of investigation, we've seen these at, I believe, both of the other feudal Waterdeep tables so far, but this is the first time at Sunday G1. They are potions of healing, but they are dusts of healing. You sniff them. Same thing, bonus action or full action to get the full amount back, but instead of drinking them or using a patch or a bandage for your wounds like we did with the Star Wars Coalescence last year, these are more in theme with the feudal setting that we have here. But yeah, first potions of healing that you guys have come across.
I will pocket both of them. Are they regular potions of healing?
They are.
I was going to offer them to whoever had the lowest hit points. Okay.
Who just sits down by the fire trying to read those diaries you picked up from the last house?
Carl is going to stand guard. He's not as hurt as some of the others, so he's going to look and make sure that everything is safe for everybody.
He's getting a little uneasy. This location seems to be stable, like you'd be able to defend it better in the event of any kind of attack. But yeah, there's a definite sense of unease here as Krill is trying to read Japanese writing, and yeah, just nothing's happening with that. And let me just take a brief look-see.
It's okay. Cole doesn't know how to read anyway.
Ah! It's no strange circumstance that he doesn't make heads or tails of this. And yeah, we're going to capture a classic trope of the zombie genre. Carl and Ilaric have the best look at it right here, but everybody hold your position while I get this rolling. They are starting to unearth themselves. Zombies unburrowing, or burrowing free from the soil around the house.
That's outside, right? That's not like in some other room.
It is outside.
Can I take a little prep action and use Vigilant Blessing?
Negative. Perhaps, oh shit, well, you guys definitely will hear this more than see it, but you're pretty sure this guy's outside. The frost giant orange.
Oh, man.
So now that they are all in place and you can hear scratching at the back walls, you can hear scratching at the side door. Some of you can see that they are approaching the windows on the west side. And yep, there is a big one perfectly in this obscured area from all of your current line of sights. That will prompt our next series of initiative, as Sunday G1 is the second table to encounter a Class C zombie. Go ahead, click those tokens, and get those initiatives rolling.
And we didn't get a short rest either.
Nice plan. That was a joke, man. That was a joke.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty. Orange Class C gets a...
Great plan. How about instead of a long rest, we fight a giant?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. We all know whose fault it is. Daniel's.
It's almost always a fair assumption.
Yep.
And not just in D&D, like in life in general.
In life in general. Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolute.
Oh,
Hey,
awesome.
wow, the family gets the highest initiative of all the NPCs. That's handy. 13.10, maybe? Yes. Okay, so we got them. Let's check the number count. There are 6 of you. There are 1 NPC, 2 NPC, 2 classes of zombies. That means 10 initiative spots. Looks like we're good.
Sorry, I stepped away for a sec. Is it me?
Just 1 second here. I think we're actually going to jump to our halftime now that we have our initiative all set here before we get into a full round of combat, because this first round might take us a little bit. So yeah, we'll just step out for 10 minutes or so, and we will catch you on the other side of our halftime here, friends. Are you with us?
Okay.
So do we want to like stay and fight these things, or do we want to like try to dip? 'Cause I know
Well,
the last time we
considering
were in a
what we're
building, we got
surrounded.
overwhelmed. What was that?
We're surrounded. They're at the back door too.
That's true. Well,
I don't
we
think
might
we have
have
a
to like
choice.
kill a zombie to dip out that way.
That
All
might
we
be
have
where
to
the big guy is.
All we have to do is, block the doors. When you block the doors, you can't get overwhelmed. Just block
Oh yeah.
Well, one door's already locked. The back one's locked, I think.
That's true. We can barricade it with like a table or something. But joke's on us. It's a pull door, not a push door.
Oh yeah.
Either way, we can definitely use the doors to our advantage and kind of funnel them in.
Yeah.
That big guy would be at disadvantage trying to get in here.
Unless he breaks the door.
Oh yeah, beefy. Yeah, props to Daniel, man.
Hey, hello, good evening, good morning, good day to you. Let's get into this thing.
Happy now.
Yeah, got a nice little green break right there. Wife's bringing home Starbucks here shortly, so it's a good day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, haven't had my coffee yet this morning, so I'll definitely be looking forward to that. So Ari, you've got the top spot in the initiative. As let me just take a look. Yeah, from your point of view, you've got line of sight on like 3 of them. Looks like east, southwest, and southeast out the front door.
Yeah, so I think I will go man the southwest door.
Okay, those are just windows. The only 2 doors are south, and then this one over here to the northeast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wish it was a door, though.
Take a window.
Yeah.
Take a window.
Yeah.
She really wants it to be a window.
case, I think I'll go up to that northern door then.
All right. Yeah, you do hear scratching going on out there, so you're guessing there's one close by. Looking at that door, it does have a lock on it, and it is currently locked, so that's probably the reason why the zombie hasn't just walked in so far.
Okay. Do y'all think that I should just post up by this door and make sure no one gets in through here?
Sure. Why don't you ready in action?
Oh yeah, that's a good move. Alright, so I'm gonna bonus action rage. Use my last one.
Oh boy, running low on resources. Like any proper zombie apocalypse.
And then yeah, I will ready in action. If zombie busts that door down, I will attack with my great axe.
All right. And how about Krill? What you thinking?
Goes onto the east window.
All right.
That one on my side with my short bow.
Okay. Well, hell. That's no good.
So it only ends at 2 then.
All right. What about Alaric?
Oh, I will. I think I'll Sacred Flame the one outside the door.
Okay. Dex save for him. Aw, somebody found a black Shih Tzu.
I got a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, Poplu's a Shih Tzu Terrier. They said he was full Shih Tzu, but he's too much of an asshole to be full Shih Tzu. Alright, Dex save is... Juke! I got a dirty 20!
No.
This guy just cartwheels out of the way and then tumbles back. And then throws you a middle finger. You thought I'd be easy, didn't you?
I'm just gonna scoot a little bit over here, just in case anybody else wants to come in, but that ends my turn.
Alright. It is Carl's turn.
Alright, Carl's got his Nova round. His first round is his big round.
Yeah.
So he's gonna peek outside and shoot the big guy.
Alright. Oh, hold up.
Say that again?
I said, hold up. You did step out right to here, which is cool. But then as soon as you stepped back, the zombie is going to trigger an ability that has been used against me, as I pointed out last Wednesday night, so many times that I just had to give it to a monster. Yes, indeed, the zombie class C has the Sentinel ability, which means for you rogue and disengaging and quick flit in and out type characters, the class C is of particular nuisance to you. So, as you are right here preparing to back out, he's going to take an opportunity attack, and if he hits, your speed becomes 0. Well, I wish he had 34 attack options. It's a D4. Damn, yeah, he's going to go with a weapon attack. This guy's got a big rusty blade that it found somewhere. Might have still had it when it was alive. That's just a 10 to hit, though, so nothing doing there as you just watch this mighty blade sweep right over your head as you almost see your head go with it. And then, good to go.
I can see him from here inside, right?
You can. He does have a tiny bit of cover from these pillars, but you've got a pretty good open line on him there.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I can shoot from here and then move. It's fine.
Also true, yeah.
Okay. So let's go. I get main attack, bonus action attack, and Gloomstalker attack with a
Yeah.
D8 added, and 2d6s to every attack for being a bugbear.
That is correct.
All right.
Ouch,
that's
ouch, ouch.
And they're your favorite enemy.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Don't
It
get a
is a
favorite enemy
favorite
slot.
enemy. Yes.
All right. Let's do that too. Let's do it all on one. Let's do all in on one.
All right. Oh no, he's out of rages already. Goes to trigger and it just sounds like the Millennium Falcon when the hyperdrive isn't working. Well, what the hell is that, dude? I mean, the third one looks good, but those first two wouldn't hit a regular orange. And I've got a +1, or no, you moved, so I don't have my +1 to AC, but I still have a better AC than 13. Do you want to try to hero point or inspo?
Yeah, let's do some inspos.
Alright, so we're just going to re-roll those first two attacks entirely. Take the best of 4. That's how we roll our inspos here. And hell yeah, that turns out to be a hit and a natural 20.
Oh, what does the natural 20 do to all those dice?
That will multiply those dice accordingly. So the 2d6 becomes 4d6. The d8 becomes 2d8.
Okay, let's do the Gloomstalker as the last one then. Okay, so let's roll some numbers. That's 6d6 if all 3 of them attack. That's 2d8 for the... Oh, and I still have to do the 2 more dice 6 for the critical.
Sure.
I think... Oh, and the d4s.
Okay.
Oh, bad rolls on the d4s.
68 damage total, if I'm reading that correctly. Pow, pow, cha-pow, pow. And, yeah, this thing looks angry at you now.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to put everything into one guy, and he's the guy that...
Yeah,
He's the guy most deserving.
Yeah, you can see one of your crossbow bolts sticking out of his ass there.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in, and for my free action, I'm gonna close the door. Boom.
All right. You hear a knock on the other side. Amway.
Yep. That is Carl's massive Nova round turn.
All right, so Grovta and the family will commence, and then they will. Well, no, we don't want to move into the rooms because we can see zombies coming from that way. Yeah, I think we're about as safe as we can be right here. Maybe back away a little from the windows. Get back, children! And yeah, we'll stand over here. And likewise, like right here. And that will pass it to Sahar.
So, because I'm significantly taller than Krill, could I sidle up behind him and shoot a spell over him and out the window?
You could, but the window does give a little cover bonus unless you're right flush on it. So you could ignore the any cover bonus that he might impose, but the window itself does have its own.
What the hell, I'm gonna try it anyways.
Alright. Alternatively, you can squeeze into the same space as him and ignore the cover bonus of the window, but then you're at disadvantage to attack because you're squeezing. So, whichever you think will give you better odds.
I'll just stand behind him, and then I'm going to raise up my big furry clawed hand, press it as closely over Krill and to the window as I can, and cast a luminous bolt at the guy standing outside.
Alright. I'm just looking for food and supplies, same as everyone else. Why? Alright. And I think we did plug in an attack for that for you, right? On the front of the character sheet? The core section, as it were. Nice!
And
Bob.
that will be, and then now has to make a con save or be blinded until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Oh, I got a 6 on the con save, so yes, we will be blinded by the light.
And I guess that will end my turn, since Carl closed the door and ruined my first plan.
Oh no! Carl!
You can open the door. It's a free action. You could have still done it.
She maybe didn't want to walk that
It's
far.
fine.
It's a long way.
It's fine.
I'm gonna do some legendary interrupts. Oh wait, I don't have Nihilus anymore. Fuck, you guys killed him. You guys killed my favorite NPC. Varys, your turn. How could you? How could you do such a thing?
At least it's not that cactus.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I missed that cactar too. That thing could still be alive out there.
Move here. I will move here and ready in action with my dagger to attack any zombies that come through this door with it.
Well, I think we heard the most important part. The what you're going to do specifically, I guess we don't need to know until maybe it happens. Eight is what you sound like. But I did hear ready in action to attack any zombies that come through with, and then you cut out. But again, we know you're doing something once it comes through. Hey, look, it's the cactar. He's back. And he's right there next to Tawny Paw.
No!
All right. Hey, the Class C zombie is going to take its turn now. You made big mistake. Oh, shit. I made a big mistake, too. Ruh-roh. Let's get that Wednesday table. And bring in the correct version of the Class C zombie. Thank you. New and improved. Available at all Wallbogs. That's better. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna get up on the door, and we'll use our free object interaction to check if it's open. It is open! Hi! And oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we are kind of pissed off at Carl, but wow, look at all these people in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna roll a d12.
Fuck that. Hit me.
3, 4,
Hit
5,
me, you
6,
piece of
7,
crap.
8. Oh, man. So that is 15, 25, 35, 40 feet of movement, because we have to squeeze through this space right here. "45 feet. We know Carl doesn't have a melee weapon in hand. 50 feet. Oh, I'm sorry. 40 feet is this thing's movement. They do not have the 50 feet of movement that the smaller ones do. Instead, they have this, which is just all kinds of worse, because now they have a bonus action and technically an extra 30 feet of movement than the smaller ones have. It's just going to tromp, smash, and stomp its way, and it's going right for Growth to Riley with its first attack. But not before it exits 1, 2, 3, 4 characters' threatened ranges here. We're going to start with Alaric, as he would be the first one whose threatened range I leave. Well, even with a flank advantage with Sahara across the way, you could add those together and that ain't going to hit. Do you want to use your weekly inspiration?
Can I drop my shield and attack it?
Like with a fist?
Weekly inspo is the one that rerolls, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah, if you got like a fist attack with Carl, you can certainly like try to backhand this thing or something. Damn! Well, that's a good timely use of the reroll. 17 damage. Ow!
How about a short sword or a spear?
You wouldn't have the action available to draw it. That would be your free object interaction, which you used to close the door.
Okay. How much does a punch do damage?
If you're not a monk or have the brawler feat, I think it does like a D3 or a D2.
Screw that. Okay, fine. I need a specialized hand crossbow that has like a knife in it, Daniel.
Yeah, right. Need to get ourselves an artificer or the like. So Sahar would get the second attack of opportunity, also with advantage. And that will hit. Ouch, 11 damage. That's going to hurt. Redabru would get the third, which is just going to be a stabbing axe strike. Ooh, yeah, that'll hit. Chip off another 4. And Varus has a readied action for something entirely different over here, but technically this thing is provoking an AOO from you, which you could use to supersede your readied action.
Yeah, kill that guy. That guy's. We gotta
I'll
get
do
rid of
it.
him.
All right. Destroy
I'll
it!
also use Boom Blade on it.
And you would also get a advantage on that attack because it is exiting a flanked square.
And since he moved, doesn't the booming blade, the secondary action, the damage go off
No,
automatically?
it's all.
I don't think
Yeah, it's
Boomy
new
Blade
casting.
would come into effect because he hasn't cast it yet on this guy.
No.
Oh, I heard him say that he did booming blade. Sorry.
Yeah, I always use Booming Blade since I only have one attack.
Right, but you have to cast the spell on the guy, right?
It's part of my attack action. I could pull it up real quick
Yeah, post it up.
because that's how I always use.
Yeah, I've never seen it used as a reaction, so I'm just not familiar with the specifics.
It's a casting. It
Post
says
it
a
up.
casting time of one action. So it says a casting time of one action, but that's how I always play with it. It's like I use it as part of the action. So if I was ready to attack with it, I would have already put the Booming Blade on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that works for opportunity attacks, though.
Correct, yeah. If
about
it's an action, it can't be used as a reaction.
in order to
But-
use a cantrip.
But like I was saying, when I stood up there, or as part of my action, I cast it kinda, or do it, or it says, trying to bend the rules as much as I can, but that's a time.
I mean, regardless, you did a decent amount of damage.
No, there's a reason why Warcaster is the only person who can do a cantrip as a reaction, as an opportunity.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, so
Yeah,
don't worry about
I don't know. This one could go either way. I could see it's hard to tell how it works in
It would be
conjunction
because like
with
It
a
would be
reaction.
I was saying, it was a ready to action, so I always cast Booming Blade every time because I only have one attack.
Well, yeah, I guess if it was a readied action, that might be different, Daniel.
Yeah, and I'm
I'll
not gonna
I'll
make
leave
a
it up
ruling
to
on
you.
it one way or the other right here and right now because the critical damage is enough to slay it outright. So this isn't going to be the difference maker, but it's definitely for situations like this. Also,
That's
I
fine,
strongly encourage you to make use of the internet because it's likely that other groups have encountered this before. Likely have pitched the pros and cons and the different sides of the argument, and that we haven't necessarily taken into account.
Okay,
But
I'll start
even
looking it up.
better, it's highly likely that one of the game designers themselves have commented on it. But regardless, yeah, that is our first Class C zombie who just apparently really had it out for Grofta and rushed through 50 points of damage of opportunity attacks to get killed. That's good news and bad news, because now we've expended most of our reactions and we've got the more numerous of our foes preparing to also come in through that open door.
Oh, I already looked it up. It says, yeah, if you have Booming Blade and Warcaster, you can use it, and then it's awesome. But you need both.
Gotcha. Good to know. So yeah, I'm really glad it, because it did come close. Like, you did 3 more points of damage than was needed to kill it. So I'm glad it wasn't the other way, and it was like, well, if we use the Booming Blade, then it does potentially drop it. If not, and then also because you got the critical strike, that went right through its Undead Fortitude.
No, that's awesome. We killed that big guy. That's all that matters, guys. That was a great first round.
Huge. So yeah, we're going to step in 15 feet. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll start with that. Okay, well, Redabru has drawn the short straw. And we're going to go with a grab attack. Lucky for him. That is going to hit on the money, 17 AC, so our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is grappled. Up next we've got 15, 30, 45. Carl is pretty much the only target that we can get. And apparently we're loving these grapples, so we're going to go with a grapple attack. 15 AC ain't getting through, though. And then we've got some athletics checks to roll. Oh, definitely. But we're going to take some damage as the zombies on the west side of the structure begin pounding and banging at the bars here. And one of them does well enough to actually break right through the bars, and it impales itself in the process, so it does take some damage, but it now has a straight line of sight on the family, being the closest targets. And oh damn, it's going for the boy, who thankfully is now garbed in some leather armor. Going for a scratch attack. And that is an 8 armor class. Wouldn't have hit him even if he didn't have the armor on. So good start there. This one sees the opening, though. We're just going to go and follow you through. That's 20, 25, 30. And then, yep. We're going to go after Yesna, the mother.
Stop killing all our NPCs, Daniel. God.
Why'd you guys leave them so exposed over there? You knew there were windows.
We didn't put them there. You put them there.
Yeah, that was their best possible spot because they didn't want to be in the middle of the combat. But you guys should have foresaw. That's right. So we're going to go
Daniel,
after...
You hateful bitch.
Hey, I'm not the hateful bitch. That's just the quote.
You
all
just
right.
want to murder some poor innocent bystanders.
Yeah, quite possibly. If I'm going to do that, though, I might have given them different names, though, right? Ah! So we're going to go for a bite attack. We're going to go for a bite attack here on Yesna. Oh, damn, that is a 17 to hit for 4 piercing, which is 80% of her hit points. Oh, yeah, you guys don't even see her hit point bar here, so let's bring that up. Yeah, her hit point bar is now critically low. I guess we'll try this one here, see if we can break the door down. Athletics check, and it is a 12. It's not the strongest lock, so there is some splintering of wood, some shaking of dust, and some overall rattling of the door frame as this thing throws its weight against it. But the door itself does hold for this round. Yeah, we don't know what's over there, so this could be 50-50. And 50 to the left. All right. So we're going to 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, glorious day. There's a hole in the window. 35, 40, 45. Oh, look. The husband is perfectly within my reach. And we're going to go for a bite attack on Avarice here, which is going to hit even with the leather armor. And that is going to deplete all of his hit points.
Damn!
So now we get the free bonus action bite attack, which also hits. So now Avarice needs to roll his con save, which he makes on the money. Actually, he got an extra +1. He has a +1 to his con. Despite that, though, he does take a failed death save and is 1 level of exhaustion. That is the effect of a successful save. So he is down, unconscious, dying, but not in zombie form transformation here.
Some of you guys need to get over there.
Yeah, I think Tony will head that way.
And that is, I believe, it for our zombies. Yeah, there's no more trying to come in. So we will pass it over to Red's turn here. And he is gonna... Well, we get advantage on this guy because he's grappling us, so why not? Well, heck yeah! 15 damage total. Okie doke. We will take it. I'm going to drop off camera here as well because I got my breakfast delivered to me and it's already getting cold in the combat excitement. But yeah.
Can't let that happen.
Alrighty. Yeah, especially if it's a hot coffee. So Red, his turn is over, and Tawny Paw is up at the top of the initiative.
Alright, Varys, you think you got this door?
Yep.
Sick. You guys think I should try to get, like, between Marl and Yesna, or, like, to flank one of the zombies around Varys?
I'd say just attack him. I have Avaris.
Okay, sweet. And then I'll go up and I'll get the one who's going after the kid. And that's not including the rage damage, because I'm not raging. Alright.
Alright, got it.
And I think that is all Tawny can do.
Okay. Let's get that ready to action marker off there. I don't know when Roll20 made the transfer from calling them icons to token markers, but I feel like it was probably years ago and I only just noticed, so I've been calling them icons for like a decade now, and they probably changed it like 6 years ago. Krill, your turn.
Right, Krill moves towards Yesna. And then he attacks the one that was attacking it just now with his short bow.
Solid strike. And this one here, since it's still blinded, I basically just got it kind of like entangled in the clothesline out here, as it's unable to really be as effective as it would like. Anything else with Krill's turn there, though?
Yeah, that's all.
Alright, so I am going to leave the zombie that's next to me. I am going to run up past Avaris up here, and at the same time that I'm running past as a bonus action, I would like to throw the healing dust in his face.
Pocket sand!
Pocket sand!
Oh. Did I miss? Did you disengage? Because otherwise I get an attack.
No, it's going to be attack of opportunity.
All right. Well, we're going to go for a... Thankfully not a grab attack. That would suck. It's going to try to scratch you, though. 14 AC.
Oh, no, I have an 18.
Oh, yeah, nothing doing.
What's the healing for that again?
2 die 4 plus 2. That should heal him all the way back to full unless you roll minimum. Yeah.
He got 8, yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
then
only needs
as an
5.
action, I am attacking the one below me.
All right.
But before that, I am going to throw my shield down and do two-handed on the Warhammer.
Well, that's a bummer. Somebody's been waiting for this moment, though. Their whole objective is to add shields to the undead collective so that they can create a massive fortress of shielded zombies, the likes of which no one has ever seen or can possibly touch. So, yeah, we're going to snag those fallen shields and get the hell out of here. Just kidding. The zombie Tetsubo. Step 1, shields. Step 2, who knows? Step 3, profit. Krill has not yet had time. We do need an hour's short rest to attune to an item.
That is the end of my turn. My new AC currently without my shield is 16.
All right, so Carl is up next here.
Okay, I will hit the one that's lower, I guess. Is there any loose flank?
Lower in hit points or lower in map
hit
positioning?
Points.
Oh, okay. You do have loose flank with that one, yes.
Yeah, I do have loose flank, right? Okay. Alright, I think I get 2 attacks. Thank God for the loose flank. I rolled 2 natural ones. Okay, I'll add the D4. Oh man, how many ones am I gonna roll? Jesus.
That's bad.
Okay, 18 points damage there, Daniel.
All right, we'll take it.
That's all I got.
Okay, so Grovta is... Oh, hell no. We are going to move. We're going to disengage, grab. This is where the mechanics get a little fuzzy, but it is a child we're talking about here, so I imagine the amount of objections will be 0 to 0. And we're going to disengage and get him. Oh, there's a zombie banging on the door over there, so yeah, we'll just try to hunker down behind the corpse of this giant one here and hope to take some cover. And we will also call for Borsi to join us, and she has a little more space. And I think I will get 0 argument as well, in that she is probably a bit more put together and able to respond in this situation also. So she's going to likewise take her own position of cover there. As Mom and Dad, well, we got to fight. We got no choice now. Good job, Dad. Mom knows what she's doing. Ooh, for max damage. Stab right through that one in front of us. It's still up, though, however, but, yep, we're going to start getting some contributions in here. And Sahar, that is over to you.
So I'm going to move up behind Yesna and use Lay on Hands on her.
Lay on Hands always sounds like so aggressive. It sounds more like catching hands.
I'd like to see a paladin one day in the theme of Braun Strowman, though. Like, you're gonna get these hands, but like in a gentle way.
Don't tempt me.
Hell
I will
yes.
create a wrestling paladin. I will create a wrestling paladin, and I will talk like Braun Strowman the entire time.
Do it. You're gonna get these hands. Love Braun Strowman. All right, so Sahar moves up, Lay on Hands. That is action. Okay, anything bonus action?
No, I think that is going to be the end of my turn.
I have a stupid idea. Can bonus actions be used to open or close doors? Just a quick ruling on that. And I can hear the zombie just like pounding and scraping at the door, right? Okay. Free action. Open the door. I will say no Girl Scout cookies. Use my booming blade and my all that good old stuff to hit it with Undead Slayer. And I will use an ace for let me use a D8 hero point to see if I can get it. Needs to be 14. So I roll a D8 to see if it gets there. Yeah, that'll get it. So it'll take that damage, and after I say no Girl Scout cookies and do all that, I'll use my bonus action to close the door again.
All right.
And
Very nice. Thankfully, this is a simple enough door that closing and locking it can be done in the same free or bonus action. So this thing can't just respond with its own open the door and be like, yeah, I can do that too. A more stalwart door, or a heavier door, though. We're probably talking different action economy, but yeah. Right now, this is almost like a swinging saloon door with a very simple lock that this thing just can't seem to break through.
I just like the idea of I just like the idea of opening saying no Girl Scout cookies, stab, and then closing the door.
So our zombies will go up next. I think the blindness on this one goes away after the one round, yeah? Was that correct?
Yeah, it was just until it's the after of its next turn, so it stumbled around blindly, and now it's fine.
Sounds good. Well, we've got 3 options with this zombie. Let's see what we're going to do.
Completely wrapped up.
All right, it could go up here and assist its buddy in opening the door here. Teamwork will definitely break through that door. It could go this way, through the already open door, and start getting some attacks as early as right now. It's going to try to bash through the bars.
Bring it.
So, athletics check is a mighty 10. It just bruises and beats itself against these sturdy bars and gets no forward progress. This one is likewise going to try athletics to break this door down. There we go. That's the threshold. Last round. Nope. This round. Yes. We're in. How dare you? Let me guess. It's going to try to grab you.
I don't want Girl Scout cookies.
But we've got Thin Mints. All right.
Not a man, not a man.
I don't know why everyone's obsessed with Thin Mints. God, they're not that great.
Thin Mints and Samoas.
I will
Yeah.
die on that hill.
Thin Mints and Samoas, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I'm plain shortbread myself,
Just
but
Samoas. Just Samoas. Maybe a shortbread if I'm desperate.
oh yeah, I'm very plain with my my sweets nowadays. Like, ooh, plain shortbread, nice, bland, mmm. So I just hit Varus with a 24 bite attack for 5 piercing, and yeah, we're gonna squeeze on inside and say hello. Hi, everybody. I've been scoping this place out for a while. Which epic boon did Varus take, by the way? I forget.
The boon of what was it? I think it's irresistible. Yeah, irresistible offense by bypass damage.
Oh, gotcha. I thought he had taken the resilience one, which means he would take half damage. It was the opposite. All right, so that one did his thing.
No, that's someone else in the group.
Gotcha. This one did his thing. This one is in position to. Oh yeah, we're gonna play the field here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the mother. So we're gonna escape here. We're going to provoke an AOO. Whoops. From Redabru at that point. Nice. That'll hit. And just enough movement to get right up here and go after the mom. With a weapon attack. Ouch, a 24 to hit for 8 piercing. So that's a bonus action.
So how come the zombie didn't attack me even though it was right next to me?
They are very sporadic and random in who they choose to attack. They can be very tactical in establishing flank and choosing angle of attack, but once it's in full melee, they typically don't adhere to like front lines and things like your more intelligent monsters and enemies might. Sometimes it works to your advantage. Like they could be attacking somebody and have them right up against the ropes and just be like, "Nah, we're done with you. We're gonna go fuck with this guy now." But other times, like now, yeah, it could bite you in the butt. So we got a free bonus bite. Oh god, that's gonna hit. So now she needs a con save. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dice are showing up for the NPCs. She makes her con save, but suffers a failed death save and a level of exhaustion. And then we've got this one that is grappling Radabru. Because that is already established as a grapple position, we will just stay on the dude that we're on. And try for a weapon attack of our own against a 10 armor class. Nope. And that leaves these 3 over here. So this one, I think likewise, play the field. And playing the field means going after the daughter. So we're going to provoke an attack of opportunity from
Damn,
Elaric.
Daniel!
Right. All in randomness. Elaric, free attack. Crap. And,
I'm going to use my hero point.
okay. You
That's
have
what, a 1d8?
You get a d6 as a
1d6.
supporter, so you need a 6. Oh, so close.
I'll give him an inspo
Gonna turn that miss into a hit, and
so we
we'll,
can get that 20 instead.
we'll get some damage.
Respect.
Sadly, there's
I was just got a inspo on that.
Very good, very good. And
So
then we're
4 bludgeoning.
gonna provoke AOO from Tawny Paw and the father here. Hopefully he can do a little better this time. Nope. And I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember if Ari is with us on Twitch. It's like a
I'm
Prime
just
sub.
a regular person on Twitch. I'm not like a paid subscriber.
Gotcha. Did you do the Prime sub? Because you get a free sub if you have Amazon Prime.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I think you have to do it through the PC. I don't think it works through the phone, but if you have Amazon Prime, you get one channel of your choice each month that you can sub to for free. It's just a manual thing, like it doesn't auto redo it every month, so you have to kind of like keep an eye on it. But yeah, if you do that, that gives you the inspo, and that will 14 points of damage later. And well, we do still have.
Oh, that would only be 12 points. I'm not raging.
Oh, that's right, my bad. So yeah, it does get 2 HP back. And shit, yeah, looks like it's going to be in position here for its assault. And it's going for a pummel attack. Oh man, he took the girl down. Yowie wowie.
No!
Let's set that up. And then the free bite attack to follow. Wow. Man, these things are freaking turning out huge for these freaking death saves. Alright. Time for her con save against the infection. Well, the best I got is a 12. Does anybody want to throw her a hero point? Or an inspiration?
I'll
what does
throw
she
an
need to roll?
inspiration. She needs to roll better.
Alright, we're going to try an
Did she roll a
entirely new
12?
set. She got a 12.
Hero point might help that more than an inspiration. She might roll worse with an inspiration, guys.
Very possible. She does get 2 more rolls.
What does she need for the hero point?
She needs a 6 or better.
Oh, she needs to roll an 18?
Yeah, the Agent Orange virus is a
Yeah.
DC 18.
Oh, they're both bad.
How did you not know that?
I forgot. I didn't play last week. I've only played one session.
I still remember all the stuff. I guess I'll put in one of my hero points also in there.
Let's
So
see what
it's
she
roll a
gets on.
D8.
Let's
You
see
want me
what
to
she
roll it, or
gets.
do you want to roll?
Let me check
Okay,
her
so
rerolls
inspiration
first.
first.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see what she gets first.
Okay.
7 and a natural 1. So yeah, 12 is our best number. So yeah, now a D8. Go ahead, roll that,
Okay.
Steven.
Oof.
6 or better. 6 or
Six
better.
That's
Oh!
God damn it.
No! Oh boy, oh boy. And let me just copy this over as a reminder.
I tried everything I could.
Yeah, we pulled out all the stops, all the get out of jail free cards, everything we could. And even with that, I mean, these are dangerous undead, and they get around quick, and they attack at random. Anybody could be one of their victims at any moment. Best case scenario would be to just die, but in the worst case scenario, you return as one of them. And it is like a Train to Busan zombie transformation in that you get bit, you have about 4 seconds to contemplate your mortality, and then you're this guy. And just like that, a rather harmless NPC becomes a very dangerous foe for us to encounter here. Let's check what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna play the field too, but now the field has one less. 1, 2, 3, 4 was the little girl. Now it's Varys. We've already provoked AOOs over here, so nothing doing. We will provoke an attack of opportunity from
one.
Grovta. He's got his quarterstaff. And with his bonuses, that will hit. He does a flat D6 for a whole point of damage. And then, yeah, we're going to go after
The one
Varys
thing I
here.
forgot to mention, with the one that came through the door that I closed and everything, he was under the effects of Booming Blade, so he does get 1d8 for moving to
okay.
5 feet.
Sure.
So I'll roll that.
Go ahead. The one that just stepped up on you
Very good.
got a 23 to hit for 6 damage with a scratch slash. And then
Okay, I'm at 18.
one final zombie here. Also going to play the field. Also going after Varys. 1 out of 11, and number 4 keeps coming up. So yeah, we're going to pin you right up in there. And we're going to go for a scratch attack again. A natural 1. Okay.
I'll take it.
I think that is all of them. So now Radabru is going to try to get something lucky on this one. Finish it off with the loose flank, stabbing axe, natural 20. Sadly, it still has hit points. Otherwise, that would have killed it outright. Club shield. That will hit. Drop it to 0. But it's a low DC for it to sustain. DC is 9. I got a 13. So yeah, this thing is still here with 1 hit point. And still holding that grapple. So that will pass it back to the top of the initiative for Tawny Paw.
It's getting pretty gnarly in that corner.
Look at that chat log.
Oh yeah,
Look at that chat log.
Oh, instant long rest.
Yeah,
Gives
look
you
at
So
that.
I have gifted Tawny Paw an instant long rest, which would give her back all her rages, I believe.
Take
Did
a long
you-
rest. Right.
I have a 10,000
Get your
best
buildings
carb coupon that I'm using with the 5,000 in chat.
Is it 15,000? Oh, I guess it is. I thought it was 12,000 for some reason. All right. 15K, yes indeed. Instant long rest is instant. No action, no nothing required. You just Popeye, get your spinach, and you are fully recharged. Full hit points, full action abilities, and you are good to go. Very nice.
Woo! Hell yeah! Thank you very much.
You are bathed in the moonlight of Saloon and are refreshed.
Woo! Feeling like I just got a power up. I'll kind of jump back to life and I'll go into a rage.
You're gonna die, clown! All of a sudden
Feels
enraged.
good. Okay, and then I'll move up on these zombies.
All right. Going after the...
And I'll go after the weakest guy.
Sounds good. That sucks. Now, if you have that Prime sub, that does also come with a hero point each week as well. So you could roll a d6, and if you get a 4 or better, turn that miss into a hit.
I'm down. How do I roll the 1d6?
/R space 1d6. Or you can use the dice roller on the left side of the screen if that's easier.
You said /R 1d6?
Correct, but space between the R
Less
and the 1d6, yeah.
Yeah.
We needed a 4. Shite.
Oh well, it wasn't meant to be.
I guess.
All right.
Roll the attack again. I'll spend an inspiration.
All right.
Oh, thank you guys. Team effort.
There we fucking go.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Cut its head clean off. Goes sailing all the way back here and comes spinning to a halt where Krill's daggers used to be.
Hell yeah. All right, and that'll be well. Actually, if that zombie is that zombie still kicking?
Oh, it's dead.
Dead. Okay, then I will take his spot.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, Krill is next.
Right, Crow just moves a bit also. Attacks that one with his weight.
Nice. More than half of what it had left.
And then with his radiant beam, he attacks the one that's grappled in red.
Oh, get it. Oh! You have the Twitch sub, right?
Yes, I do actually.
Yeah, you have the tier 1 sub right there, so you get your weekly inspo and hero point as well. Definitely the inspo will just clear this one from the board.
Yeah, Yen's here as well.
Okay. Radabru looks over at you and gives a salute gesture of thanks. And Elaric is up next.
I'm going to pick up my shield, throw it on my back, and then we're going to move over to help Tani Paw out.
All right.
10,
Let's do like
20,
the governor did with his daughter and keep the zombie
25.
girl alive.
30. Yeah, I'll stop here. And then I'm going to use my weapon with 2 hands still.
Wow. He's
Wow.
14. Wow.
Yeah, and that's all I got.
How perfectly average.
Do you need a
Hero
hero point?
points.
You want a
Hero
hero
point,
point? You have a hero
yes.
point?
I'm
Yeah,
out of hero points in weekly inspo.
I'll give you one of those, bro.
I got hero points to need it.
What is
Roll
it? One.
I think it's a
You just
D8.
need a 1 or better, so it's automatic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll just.
You can take one of mine.
This one here.
Yeah,
All right, 10 points applied. Got it.
and that's all I got.
All right, Carl's turn is up next.
Okay. Hey, there's nobody around me. Is there anybody? Are the family people still? Who's in the most danger? Can't tell.
Definitely Grovta and the great-grandson, as the,
It's definitely Varys who's in the corner.
the great-granddaughter has also been turned into a zombie. Varys is surrounded, but he can also just walk right outside.
I don't know where to go. Okay, I'm gonna go straight into this area to soak up some damage, I guess. Let's see.
Hopefully, got all these frickin' sirloin steaks here, and then the filet mignon that is Carl Vidar with his 86 hit points, and these zombies are just like, nah, we don't want any part of it. By the way, you should be regenerating 3 hit points per round with your super or your tier 3 subscription there, so you should be back to full.
I forgot about that.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot the weakest one, so I'm gonna try and
One in the corner there, okay.
that guy, I guess.
Kind of wedged
I'm
up
gonna
in the wall.
Yeah, I'll shoot him. 2 attacks. Do the first one, see if I can kill him with the first one.
Extra die 4. Might want to make an attack block dedicated for that, since zombies are going to be a repeated featured foe in this campaign, and if they're a favored undead possibility, or a favored foe possibility.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll figure something out. So that's 11. Is he dead?
Ah,
In
we're
the
still
corner?
kicking.
Fuck. Okay, then I will take another stab at him.
That will
Another 11.
bring its existence into question. 11 plus 6, I need to be, or 11 plus 5, I need to beat a 16 DC, and I got a 10. So yeah, another crossbow shot through the eye, and another dead zombie.
That's my turn.
Okay, so Grovta is going to essentially reverse what we did last round with many a tear, protest, curse at the unfortunate demise of the granddaughter, the great-granddaughter. And yes, we will disengage, back away, and kind of snarl at the father for not doing more to protect his own daughter. Hasn't landed one single attack this combat yet. Good job, Dad. And with that in mind, oh man. Yeah, I feel like this is a morale check. Yeah, there's no way in hell he's going to go attack this one. So we're gonna go over here, loose flank this one with Krill, and see what happens. Hey, we finally hit something. Too little, too late. Mom is unconscious and in death save mode. So she needs to roll. Okay, that gives her 1 up and also 1 down. And Sahar is next.
Alright, I'm going to attack the orange below me with my halberd.
Nice. Damn hit points on these things.
And that's about all I can do.
Okay. Varys, how about you? Getting a little uncomfortable over there.
Okay, so I'll regen my 6. 5, 6. That puts me at 24. And I'm gonna attack one of them below me with booming blade and my dagger, because that's probably the best thing I got.
Solid combo.
I forgot to move back. Sorry, I'll put my guy back where he was. You can get some flanks.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so now it's under the effect of booming blade. So if it moves 5 feet within its next turn willingly, he'll take a D8 of thunder damage.
Is it more than
And,
5 feet from where it starts, or more than 5 feet in general? Like, what if it falls down on the ground and does like the curly shuffle, like whoop, 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 like that's kind of like 5 feet.
I think it's still willingly moving 5 feet. So yeah.
Okay, good to know.
But I mean, I can show it again. It says here.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just being stupid.
But should I? No, I'm not going to waste my second wind yet. I'll need that 5 minute in a more dangerous scenario. But yeah, so I'll do that and end my turn.
Okay, zombies are up next. Let's start with the one outside with the same choices as last round. Oh, did I hear something about an open door on the south side? I'll go check it out. 40 feet of movement to get right there, and ooh, turtle soup, my favorite.
They talk to each other? What the hell?
Oh,
Smart-ass zombies.
yeah, right. And he's the only one within range now that Carl has finally moved away from there and could have drawn one of the attacks. The turtle gets it. We're going to go for a pummel on our dear friend here. Natural 20 to hit Radabru. And thankfully he's got character level here, so he still has a few hit points to his name after taking 7 damage. But yeah. Oh man, not cool! I thought they were all gone outside. Where'd this one come from? He kind of looks up at the DM in the sky, throws a middle finger. And this one right here. Yeah, we're on our last legs here. We're gonna stick with what we got. Sahar is the target for a weapon attack. Ouch, an 18 to hit for 4 piercing.
Yep, that hits.
Stab right through the side there. And this one here. Yeah, we got 4 close by that we'll go for. 1, 2, 3 is Elaric, but that is going to provoke an AOO from Varys as we shift position.
And I believe he moved 5 feet, so that's booming blade as
Oh,
well.
nice. And you get flank on the attack because you're flanking with Carl. So yeah, flank plus booming blade.
So first,
Okay.
so D8, so 3 damage, and then a
Well, yeah, that's more hit points than I have left, so that just kills it outright as it dares to step away from you and just kind of snub your presence there.
You're gonna get things, man.
Alaric just looks down at the stumbling zombie that just died in front of it.
And the one caught between all of you, likewise, 4 targets. We're going to go for Tawny Paw, so we'll just stay where we're at.
Yeah.
And try for a scratchy scratch. Ouch, an 18 to strike. It
That's a
is
hit.
7 slashing from that, 3 for barbarian resistances. And then I think it's just the girl. And yeah, we've got all of our hit points. We are freshly reanimated. It's a new world. It's a new day. Yes, it is. And we are gonna go after... Come on, Dad. Come on, useless fucking Dad. Number 9. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is the Dad! If you start at the top row and count like I did, Varys is 1, Tawny Paw is 2, Gravta, Sun, Ilaric, Carl, Yesna, Sahar, Avarice. So yes, we will step right over here and go after Daddy Dearest. Don't look at me like I'm frickin' Frankenstein. Give your father a hug. So she's going to go for a grapple attack. That is a 10 armor class. Nothing doing. Thankfully, he's got a little dexterity and some leather armor that you guys were kind enough to equip him with. But he is absolutely mortified at the sight of his zombified daughter approaching him and trying to add him to the ranks of the undead. Radabaru is up.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on her?
Yeah, I missed that. You would.
Yeah.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
Another
Nice
13
hit.
damage. Yowie, wowie. Alright, so Radabaru is just going to retaliate on the one that stepped up on him. Use a little help over here, guys! That's 2 for 2, so we'll start chipping away at this one. 12 damage later. Do we have any... Yes, we do! Let's use our second wind.
Woo!
A D10 plus the fighter level. Nice! 7 hit points back. That's exactly what he lost, so he is right back up to his max. Never mind, guys, I got it! Tawny Paw is up next.
Alright. So there's just the one who's in the middle of the 4 of us, yeah?
As the closest
And
target,
of course, the little
Three
girl and the
above.
one with the turtle.
Correct, and then we got this
Yeah.
little one pinned
Oh
over
yeah,
here,
that guy
too.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll go after this guy here in the center of us. Oh, and actually I will also use my bonus action to shift.
Going for the beast hide again, or something different?
I think I have to always go with Beast Hide. I think it's like a one and done.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So that'll just give me some extra AC and health, and then I'll attack that guy.
I dig it. Woo! 4-month sub right there. Thank you so much. He does have crossbow expert, yes. Does Carl Vidar. Better believe it. Fucking surgeon with that crossbow. Oh, damn! 19 to strike for 12. Crunch. Okay, we'll take it.
And that'll be me.
Alrighty. Oh, I shorted the rage damage. There we go. Okay, back to Krill's turn.
Right, go to attack the one in front of them again.
Oh yeah, crit, crit, crit. It doesn't matter. It's a hit and it's radiant damage. You got it.
Then with the beam, I attack the one attacking red.
He just kind of looks over at you with like a beaming, like, bro. Like when you assist him with that, like, thank you, man, thank you. He looks over at you and he kind of like points at you, points at himself, and then points at his little stash that he keeps in his pouch. He's like, after this, you and me, bro.
Lucky.
And then he moves over towards him as well.
Greenskins unite! I meant after this, dude. After this, dude. All right, we can smoke up now if you want. Ilaric, your turn.
Bonus action, I'm taking the last dust and throwing it into Yesna's face.
Okay. You do need to be adjacent to her to administer it to her.
Isn't it just a powder, though? So can it just, like, explode in her face?
She has to, like, sniff it, so it's kind of like the same as the potion. Like, you have to administer it.
All right. I will then just attack the one in between me and Varys.
All right.
Come on, two-handed.
Nice, finally! And it's enough hit points to kill it outright.
Well done, Alaric.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
now just going to teabag the fuck out of it.
And now you can move and give her the thing with the bonus action.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, let's
Just
do it.
gotta avoid that one right there so that you don't get the attack of opportunity, but you have enough move that you can kind of like squeeze around.
And then I just
What a
slam
great
it in her
turn.
face.
Well done.
All right. 2 die 4 plus 2. Let's see if she's at full or at missing 1 hit point. It's one or the other. She's at full. Okay. Her eyes just burst open again in terror. What's happening? I'm pretty sure she was unconscious when her daughter turned too, so this will be an interesting wake-up call.
End of turn.
Okay, Carl is up.
Okay. Oh, Carl. There's nobody fight alive around me, so I guess I can move.
Yeah, there's just
who
2
needs
left.
more?
This one or the little girl.
That's the little girl?
Correct. Yeah, this is the little girl now, who happens to just.
I'm
look
not
the
gonna
same as
murder the little girl in front of the mom and have to explain that. Fuck that.
Who will?
Okay, let's get some flanking on this guy and 2 attacks.
Yeah, looking good with that first attack. The second one, not so much.
Not so good. So just 12 damage. And that's my turn.
Alright. Got it. Oh, man. Okay. So Grovta starts stuttering and spitting some kind of ramble at the remainder of his family, just telling them to get out of that and get over here to safety. We can't lose another one right now. You don't want to be any more of this tragedy than you already are. It'll haunt you forever if you're the ones who finish her off, and much more than he's able to say in a 6-second span. Hence why he's so stuttering and babbling and more or less incoherent. The family themselves, let's see what they're going to do. Yeah, his rambling incoherence does make a certain amount of sense to them. So, upon awakening and seeing what has happened, with many a tear shed now and many to be shed later, our parents will disengage. Husband more or less has to drag her into here, where they will shut the ever so sturdy paper door here, which will definitely ensure the rest of their survival. And that will pass it to Sahar's turn.
With kind of a snarl, but also kind of a mournful glance at the fleeing parents, Sahar's gonna turn and lash out with her halberd at poor zombie Borsi.
Oof. Solid strike right there.
She is now beyond saving, and it's better to just put her down and end her suffering.
Yes, indeed. Got that. Anything further?
Let's see. I think I'm going to move up here. Kind of put myself in between the zombies and the very, very indestructible paper door.
All right. Paper Beskar. Varys, your turn.
Okay, regen my 6, so I'm back to full. And I know what I have to do. So booming, I'm gonna start calling it Booming Slayer. So. And it's
Ouch.
also under the effects of Booming Blade. Yeah. And I'll have my turn.
All right. Well, our zombies are up next. Yeesh. Choice of 3 over down here now that we're running low on HP. Holy shit, Carl finally drew an attack. Oh, I think he drew one before, and it was a grab attack, and I missed him. So we're going to try that once again, and once again miss. A 7 armor class. I think Carl could take off his armor, and I still wouldn't be able to fucking hit him. And then the girl has really, let's say, 4 options here. She just kind of darts her head back and forth, ravenously looking between which of you will be her first victim. And it is Sahar. So Varys is going to, once again, Booming Blade and get an attack of opportunity. Oh, well, that's...
So 2 damage from the Booming Blade.
I can survive that.
And attack this.
That will hit. 13 plus 5, 18 DC, disadvantage. Wow. And a natural 20 and a 22. So even at disadvantage, this thing survives your stab right through the back of its head. And it goes for a scratch attack on Sahar, which is a 19 to hit for 4 slashing damage.
Yep, that hits.
And that is it for the zombies, as Red has his turn. Gonna step over here, get the loose flank with my green brother from another mother. And stabbing axe, natural 20. Once again, he gets a natural 20 and leaves it with 2 hit points. Should start doing the bonus attack first. Nice! Crit with the bonus attack. Doesn't matter that it does shit for damage. It's a crit, so it kills it. Radabru starts doing his little Michelangelo dance. Puts his shell on the ground and does a little spin backwards, a little break dancing, and then comes back up with a high five to Carl standing there next to him. And then he points over at Tawny Paw, almost as if to say, "It's your turn, girl."
Alright.
And we have 1 left with 1 hit point.
Let's hope I can do this.
It might come down to Krill, who was the first to volunteer to execute this deed. Yeah, I don't know if we want to burn any of our expendables for 1 hit
Not
point
with
at this point.
Yeah. I'll wait.
Not with that many people about to go.
All right, Krill, go ahead. If you short yourself one space or move one extra, well, I was going to say you'll get the flank, but yeah, you'll still need the hero point in either case. And yes, that will put an end to definitely the most heartbreaking and unfortunate NPC death we've had so far. Probably even more than Kubrick, and definitely more than Barry on Monday Night Table. Barry was kind of a wang anyway. But anyway, the combat is over. The initiative is dropped. And much like last time, but also a little different than last time, all is quiet outside. And as I was saying, different, there's not the existential dread and anxiety that you are about to be discovered and rooted out of here at any moment. You guys didn't make a great degree of noise here. The monster, the giant, would have probably made the most noise, but all it really did was unburrowed itself, roar once, and then walk inside and get killed. So overall, you guys were pretty stealthy about this. So this might be an opportunity for at least a short rest, if not more. And that is something that we can either wrap up here at the end of the session or possibly leave as our to be continued for next time around.
I want to loot the big guy.
I want a short rest to get my action surge back.
In addition to that
They're
large...
daggers.
Oh, go ahead.
Who wants to attune to his daggers?
Sure. Can do that
If
while
I
getting
get my
a short rest.
if I want my spells back, I need a long rest.
Yeah, the family is definitely interested in a long rest, especially since mom and dad and... just mom and dad are both one level of exhaustion after having gotten some of that Agent Orange virus within their bloodstream. Thankfully, their constitutions saved them from that. Otherwise, we would have 3 dead family members here. And as far as the big guy, in addition to that large sword that it was using, which really isn't even a sword, it's just a large jagged piece of metal without a handle. But of course, it's a zombie. It doesn't care that it doesn't have a handle. It's just using it. And otherwise, it doesn't have anything of interest on it. It doesn't have any pouches with coin, doesn't have any other equipment, wasn't wearing any armor. As a monstrosity, it might be of interest if somebody's like, yeah, check this out. I got the eye of a zombified frost giant, something like that, possibly useful.
Okay, I'm going to re-equip my shield and then pass out because I'm tired.
So are we going to try for a short rest or a long rest here? And are we
I
going
vote in
to...
favor of a long rest.
Are we going to sleep with the carcasses in here, or shall we sweep them out into the yard?
Should take the girl somewhere else. Maybe even a closet or something.
We can put her in the storage
all the
shed.
Normal zombies. Yeah, all the normal zombies get thrown out back. Borsi gets a little place of pride. Give her a proper burial, and then we shut the doors and barricade ourselves in.
All right. Let's get some survival checks to see just what kind of barricade strength we're looking at. And then let's also combine that with a group stealth check as well. So each of you roll survival, each of you roll stealth. Let's see how secure and how quiet we are. If you're sleeping, though, you might not need to have your heavy armor penalty in place. I mean, maybe you keep your armor on while you sleep, in which case, okay, I guess we do keep it. But otherwise, if you're truly, like, unburdening your gear and getting some rest, then yeah, those penalties would no longer be in place.
Stealth.
Man, what are these rolls?
All the good rolls we're using in combat.
Yeah, you guys saved all your natural ones for the last few minutes here. Goodness gracious. Survival. Some decent survivals there. Stealth, couple decent stealth, but a lot of bad ones. Okay, So let's check that versus. All right. So barricade-wise, you guys think you're pretty good. Salvaging some of the materials from the storage shed and from the little barn area out in the front. You're able to better secure some of these windows, and even if not secure, at least block direct line of sight so that a passing zombie won't see one of you guys or hear you snoring in the middle of the night. Stealth-wise, though, there are numerous instances throughout the night where one of you just rolls over and knocks over the metal something or other that's a piece of your gear, or your backpack falls off of a shelf. Any number of things that just kind of cause everybody to instantly clinch and be like, and then a few minutes go by and, okay, I think we're good. Let's go back to sleep. And then whoever's on watch at that point is just a little more attentive for the next half hour to an hour before they themselves are convinced, okay, I think we may have found a safe zone for tonight anyway. This may not be a place to return to every night in the hopes that we can get a long rest, but for tonight, chance seems to have been on our side. So go ahead, click that long rest button, get that knocked out, and that is where we will pick it up from next time around. No need to track initiative as we are not in combat. So I'll just get us back to the main screen right here. And to the closing screen right here.
Start calling me Gifting Gomez because of how many inspos and hero points I give out.
Hey.
Handy to have for sure, not just for yourself, but very beneficial to the party in general. And yeah, that is our third session here for Sunday G1 and the official closing of our little bonus trivia op that I put up on TikTok last night. For those of you who answered an even dozen, you are correct. Every session has had every table has had 2 sessions, not including today's. Today would be session 13. Well, I'm not going to go into that because that might be a future trivia question right there, so I'm not going to reveal too much. But for those of you who answered an even dozen, 12, that is correct. I will be posting the results, tagging each of you, of course, in our home base here, possibly later today, maybe tomorrow, or at some point else throughout the week. But fantastic work here as always. Dylan, we missed you today, but hopefully you're getting some much needed rest and can pick up with us next time around. And Jai, we look forward to having you at the table next time around. She is, I want to say, like mid-tier to beginner experience with 5e. So I know she's very much looking forward to this experience, and we are looking forward to having her at this table also. Great job as always, though, friends. It is always an honor and a privilege and a joy to share these tables with you each and every week. And as always, there is no RU without you, friends. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you next time around.
Yes, and just a reminder, Johnny and I will not be here for our next Sunday. We will be on vacation in Scotland, so we will be back 2 Sundays from now.
Ooh. Enjoy.
Aw, we don't want to miss any players, but definitely totally looking forward to that vacation. Johnny's been talking about it for a long while now, so yeah, definitely wish you all a fun time
To the
ahead.
land of Scotland. To the land of Scotland of William Wallace.
Would any of you guys like?
Of the highlight.
I can play one of your characters if you guys want. One of you guys want me to play your character for you, since you guys did it for me last week. That was really nice.
stand